Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Cast. Welcome back to another episode of Haikyuu. Today I am watching Season 2, Episode 9. So in the last episode, we finally got that Suki backstory that I've been wanting ever since the start of the series, ever since we first met Suki, which I think was in episode like 3 or 4 of the first season. It was really good. It was everything I could have hoped for. And now I'm just left wondering what direction Suki's going to go in next. Is he going to be more open to others? Is he going to be friendlier with his teammates? Honestly, I really doubt it because for one, I think it would be weird to completely switch the tone and direction of a character. I don't think it would be so sudden, but also he probably is kind of the way he acts. But granted, now the one thing I think that might change is I think that he might be a little bit more ambitious before, maybe a little bit more cooperative and willing to work hard and put himself out there. And honestly, that's all I could really ask for. You know, I actually don't even want Suki to change that much. I like him exactly how he is. The only thing I'd like to change about him, if possible, is give him a little bit more limelight. You know, make him be ambitious enough to go out and be courageous and make big plays and work with other people. That's the only thing I'd really like to see change, is maybe his willingness to cooperate with other people. But I'm totally fine with him being the petty, snarky dude he is, because I think deep down inside I'm a little bit like that too. So I'm totally fine with that. Hopefully he doesn't change too drastically. If you would like to watch my reactions to the next episodes right now, they are over on my Patreon. The Soul tier is always 1 week ahead, and the Ascended tier is always multiple weeks early, shown over here. Those reactions are also extended length, meaning that you get more reaction and more discussion to go along with each and every video. You can also go follow me over on my socials, such as my Twitter, my Instagram, my Twitch. The links, of course, are in the description. Before we get started with the reaction, I want to thank today's video sponsor, ProgressiveDesk. As you guys may or may not know, I recently moved, and moving is always a struggle, but this time I struggled a lot with trying to figure out what to do with my old desk, which was literally falling apart. So I reached out to ProgressiveDesk, and they agreed to send me one of their Solo Riser series standing desks. And so far, I honestly couldn't be happier with it. The delivery was really quick, and I wasted no time assembling it, the process of which was fast and very simple. Since I do so much work at my desk, I end up spending a lot of time sitting down, which I know is not good for my body. That's why I am so excited to finally have a standing desk so I can get some work done and stand on my feet at the same time. Each desk has a 270-pound weight capacity thanks to the support of the dual motor system. It has an automatic collision detection system, a 15-year warranty, and is customizable to a very large degree. And let me just tell you, I was pretty shocked at the range of heights that this desk accommodates. Mine measured over 2 feet of vertical range, which definitely suits just about any range of use that I can think of. ProgressiveDesk also sent me some additional but optional accessories, like a separate height controlling remote if I ever want to replace the standard one I've already put on, a headphone hanger that mounts easily underneath the desk, and a wireless phone charging pad because why not? It also came with a grommet which I can run all my cables through, and an under-desk cable tray which can keep all the cables out of sight and organized. And of course, I also got the anti-fatigue standing mat, which you saw me use when I was putting together the desk. Overall, the desk is awesome, and I'm super pleased with it. Please be sure to check out the links in the description and use the code GAMINGSETUP for 15% off your purchase. Thank you once again to the wonderful people over at ProgressiveDesk, and now, back to the video. Are we doing a little bit of a jump forward here? No, we're just checking in with Yachi. Okay. Writing a letter to her mom. She'll be happy to hear from her, I'm sure. I wonder if we're gonna get any more of Yachi's mom and family. It was interesting. I'd rather explore that if possible. Okay, it's been 3 weeks. Not so long. And whether or not they've actually spoken to one another. No, they're not. Okay. Answers my question for me. Actions speak louder than words. Firm belief of mine. They'll get it. Once they see their own improvements, they'll be happy with one another, I think. Nice. They're getting better. Tsukishima's awakened. Hey, he actually gave a nice serve. I don't know if that's a first or not. Yep, it's not gonna be perfect. We know that. At least they don't bicker at each other too much now. It's alright. That's just part of being on the field. That's what practice is for, though, you know? They'll be fine. They'll make it. Episode 9 versus Umbrella. Umbrella? Is that a team or a person or what? I have no idea who that's referring to. Playing against Nakoma. I want to see him get one up on Lev. I want the quick to work against Lev. Right. I forget what that's called. That's basically won by whoever jumped last, if I remember correctly. Hell yeah. I almost forgot about that. That was such a cool scene. He's so frustrated, but he's actually such a good player. Well, kind of. He can be a really sick player, and clearly he has a lot of drive and potential. He knows he's got it within himself. But you can't rush this sort of thing. It just has to be graded at. Hey, there you go. It wasn't perfect, but it counts for something. He learned how to do that. Yeah, might not have been the best choice of words. They're gonna fight again in the middle of the court. He's trying to time it perfectly for you, right? Isn't that what he was practicing, if I remember correctly? Oh, okay, came in at a different angle. Right, he was trying to give you something you can work with. So he's trying to change things up a little bit, yeah? He's looking out for you. Right, it's probably not. You even got the point. Of all the points to get mad at. Oh no, you're getting into his head. That's not what it was, man. There you go. Oikawa always coming in clutch. I knew that advice would be important. And this is such a good avenue to talk. I mean, it's their first time really talking, so it only makes sense that there's going to be a little bit of nerves involved, but he's doing a pretty good job. Damn. Oh no. Yeah, that's not what it is. It's kind of what they wanted anyway, is it not? He wants his own legs to stand on, so he'll take the opportunity, and then he'll see what he's missing. But they're rivals for a reason. We gotta remind ourselves that. They always have to compete. Oh, Suki's practicing with him? That's awesome. I mean, I knew he did at some point, but he still is. He's probably learning a lot from him. Hey look, it's the copycats. Somebody in the comments was giving me crap saying that those two aren't alike. And I'm like, are you sure about that? I'm gonna stand by it. I think they're pretty close. They're pretty similar. Oh yeah. I wonder how Lev and Hinata would do if they're on the same team. A little bit, yeah. I mean, somebody's gotta have Hinata. Suki can finally not feel like he's naturally worse than Hinata. He can prove himself to him. Although I don't know how much Hinata's going to be able to do whenever he's not playing with Kageyama. We'll see. Damn. Alright. They're very offense heavy on the 3-on-3. He's not complaining, he's just going with it. There you go. That helps Suki's confidence though. Always an excuse for a shonen anime to have an eating scene. That's actually Shrimpo to you? It's really nice to see Suki getting that sort of practiced attention though. You can already tell subtle shifts in his personality, but in the good way, like I mentioned in the intro. The worst type of guy. I mean the best, but also the worst. Have you seen how much this kid runs and bikes and sweats? I think it all gets wasted. Or used up, I should say. Damn, look at this guy. He's pretty nice every time we see him. Out. So close every single time. I feel like they always lose by the skin of their teeth. To the point that it actually might end up making you a little bit frustrated because you always get so damn close. Granted, they have great mentalities usually, so. You can tell they're getting a lot of value out of this practice camp, more than the other teams are. They weren't at the same level as the other teams in the first place. They were kind of like level 0, and those other guys were higher leveled. So of course they're not going to improve at the same rate. Kind of like Hinata initially. Got so much better so fast. But that's because he was nobody. I feel like something's just not clicked with him yet. I'm not quite sure if I take this as like his skill being lacking. Something's not connecting with him yet. More than anything, you know this is like probably pretty good advice coming from Ukai, considering he was a setter. It's nice to see that one-on-one direct. Right. Because he wants a good game. Yeah, no, I think he just wants a hard-fought match, maybe. But yeah, there's clearly something else to it. Oh, okay, yeah, for sure. Oh, that's actually really sweet. He's doing it for his coach's sake, not really for his own. Yeah, he's a little bit embarrassed. He doesn't want to come out and admit it, but that's pretty wholesome. I mean, it's true that the better people you play against, typically the better that you get, but he wants them to be the good rivals. It's so unnaturally wholesome for a competitive environment. Kuro's a cool guy. This guy looks kind of sick. I hope we get actually more of him. Probably not, though. Nice. Yeah, of course it is. What's with the animation all of a sudden? Yeah, Bokuto is just like a source of inspiration for everybody. Through skill, through speech, through attitude. He's bringing something to the table for a lot of different people in Karasuno. He comes across as like a eccentric airhead, kind of like Hinata does, but he's actually got something behind those eyes, you know, he's actually thinking quite a bit. Is he gonna get it? Feint? Decoy? Or he can like do the turn hit to where he knocks it the other direction. If he can actually aim it. Oh yeah, tip it. Make them touch their fingers and go out, yeah? Wow. Pretty smart, actually. Pretty hard to receive if there's nobody back there. I don't actually know if they can go back and receive it, because technically they touched it last. That was sick, yeah. To be able to aim for fingertips in such like a short amount of time with that much skill and control is insane. There you go. Positive reinforcement. No, it's pretty good though. Oh? Ultimate hero move? I want something to click with him at the same time. It probably will, right? That's like what it's getting at. They're both learning new things simultaneously. Okay, what? That full stopped in midair. That spin is ridiculous. I can see why everybody was saying that that's such a hard thing to do. That seems actually impossible, physically. I like her non-uniform. It's cute. Yachi, the fashion icon. I noticed that actually the female characters in the show dress so much better than the dudes for the most part. Like Psycho also had very good fashion. Although I gotta say, the black team jackets are pretty drippy. Who the hell is this? Who is that? Who's that supposed to be? Was that like another coach? Hold on, let's see here. Fukurodani, 50 wins, 14 losses. Okay. 3 wins, 61 losses. Oh my god, they're getting smoked. I did not expect that. I'm looking at the rest of these and they're fairly even. I expected Karasuno to have like maybe like 20, maybe be like 20 and 40. You know, that's a good loss ratio, but they are getting absolutely smoked. And they're gonna somehow, okay, we'll see. I mean, I guess when Kageyama and Hinata start working together properly again, that kind of makes all the difference. Which is, you know, they've put a lot of emphasis on the individual characters improving in this arc, which is good. You know, you want to see Noya and Asahi and everybody get better, but damn, it really kind of invalidates all their stuff whenever they're all getting better, and this is still the result whenever you don't have Hinata and Kageyama. I know that's kind of not what it's trying to get at, but it almost feels that way to me. It kind of makes you wonder what their impact really is, even though of course it's there. Sorry, did they just... They just lost 23-25 again, dude. I'm telling you, they lose by like the match point every single time. They lose by 2 every single game. Every single game we see. Or it's so close every time. Yet they only have 3 wins. Those look brutal. Brutal on the wrist. Deserved. The short kid's the tough one. Well, all I can say about this is at least they're building up their loss tolerance. They're gonna think less and less about it. I mean, 61 losses. Come on, man. Ooh. Hell yeah. Some bratwurst, some steak, maybe some hamburger. Ooh. That would slap. Especially after playing so much sports. Oh yeah. And these guys still haven't seen the true potential. I feel like we've got like 4 Sashas from Attack on Titan right here. They're doing like a meat dance song. Okay, this is actually just Sasha. I get it though. I feel it. Absolutely nothing in the world beats a good steak. No pressure or anything. Yeah, I've been working on it, Yachi, thanks. Alright. Nope, he's gonna do it. I don't believe it. He'll do it. In the heat of the match, he'll decide to. Right, of course. I mean, they're both trying to be respectful to one another. They just have their own ways of expressing it. That's why I said it's like mostly a big miscommunication. Of course, there was never any doubt for that. Oh, we're gonna get a glam shot. All right. All right. You gotta relax, Hinata. You've done like nothing. We've got 3 wins, okay? Nobody's wearing any crowns here. What is this penalties they keep talking about? Like the dives that they do after? I don't really know what that means. Or maybe I'm just forgetting. Yeah, they've all done this improvement, which is, like I said, great, but I feel like wish it would show a little bit harder in the score. But if you lose every game 23-25, then I guess 60-3, it's still so bad. I can't really cope with it. There you go. There's your motivation. I used to get like a Capri Sun when the game ended. They get steak and barbecue. Must be nice. Alright everybody, well that was Season 2, Episode 9 of Haikyuu. Another really nice episode. That one wasn't quite too intense or action heavy for the most part, I would say. It was just kind of more progressing the arc along with the story between Hinata and Kageyama. We also had other good moments like Kuro talking about he wants the Battle of the Garbage Dump to be really good for Coach Nekomata's sake, which is really, really cool. I know I always call him Coach Nekoma. You know what I mean, Nekomata, whatever. Yeah, I mean, honestly, another just wholesome, solid episode. Every character's being good, and it feels like finally they're kind of over the hill of the miscommunication. I think next episode we're finally going to be able to show the other teams what a fourth win looks like, and hopefully that's with the arrival of the new Quick. I can't wait to see it, so thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Later.